Is it madness? Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Arena League. Tonight we'll be playing xTc and Hackstack eSports. Tonight with me will be holymacral, Vamp, and myself, SLYjnr. So first map will be Dust 2, Knife Round. So guys, predictions. Who do you think is going to win?
I'm predicting Hackstack will take the cake. Around 16-8.
16-8? holymacral?
I think myself, I would say maximum is going to be 16-10 into the favor of Hackstack here.
Really? I don't know.
What do you think,
xTc,
Sly?
I think. Probably 16-10, but very close though, right?
Yeah, I think it's going to be a tough competition.
Yeah. So xTc wins the knife round, I'm guessing. Yeah.
Yep. They have chosen the map overpass, well, it seems.
Right,
And
now we just have to wait, huh?
coming. Okay.
Oh, nuke. What do we know? Well, let's just see
Okay.
who picks the side now. I mean, you know, the thing about nuke is that it's extremely heavy CT sided, and I think some spots they really need to nerf because it's extremely difficult, especially on A, to get into sight because main is so difficult to get into, and you need to get your flashes right.
Yeah, I
What
would
do you
say
think,
that's-
Nick?
I'll say that it's quite CT-sided, but I have seen a lot of terrorists take it over in my MM days. It's just the fact that you have to get your entry frags on point, you have to know where those CTs are hiding, and you just gotta, as the CT point of view, you just have to set up your crossfires extremely well and just hope for the best.
Yeah,
Nail
but
the
I'm no
smokes.
professional when it comes to nuke, but I do know it's very CT-sided.
I mean, but it's just one of those maps where it's all about communication. If you keep on communicating and you get your calls right, you'll do absolutely fine.
Yeah. We're just waiting for the players to load in at this point, so sorry if you have any troubles on the stream there.
Oh, guys, and I forgot to tell you, if you have any questions, feel free to post it in the chat.
We are
And,
looking at the chat.
Yeah, so we will answer your questions, and we'll be with you shortly with the game. So, guys, any insights? What do you think? Who is the lurker? Who's the supporter for the teams?
Before that, do we know which team is taking which side?
It seems like Hackstack has taken the T side.
No. Well,
Alright.
obviously, you know, you...
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we'll just have to see.
Terrorists win.
Yeah. And xTc chooses CT side. I mean, I don't see any reason why they should do T side, because, you know, they should just get the CT side first and just do the hard round, the hard side first. Last, sorry.
Okay. And as the players ready up, we go into the first round. xTc CT side versus Hackstacks on the terror side. Oh, by the looks they're doing a knife round outside. I'm not entirely sure what's going on here.
Yeah. Oh, and I forgot to mention to you guys, please take it easy on us. This is our first casting game ever, eh?
Oh, excuse me, they are choosing who's going CT and who's going T side now. Via a knife round. And xTc gets out the first frag, followed up by a quick counter frag coming out from Hackstacks. And the terrorists are just dropping like flies.
Counter-terrorists win.
Yeah, no. I mean, it's...
xTc chooses CT. But we are
What
going
do-
into the first pistol round now.
What do you think wins the knife rounds? Vamp?
Yeah. What takes a good knife round?
Like,
Well, knife skill, I guess.
you
There are
know,
methods to it, but I'm no professional knife fighter.
I'm more of a gunman
Okay, well,
myself.
it looks What is going on? I suppose the server's having some
They're
issues.
swapping
Alright,
teams now. Here we go.
Okay. XTC taking CT side.
Go in. See the P250s come out. See the smokes. I do
I'm
notice.
surprised. Yeah?
I do notice that none of them have taken a kit.
Yeah. You know,
Well, it's
like
the
I was
first
going to say
round.
the exactly same thing. No, but one person should have a defuse kit. In case they plant and they take in so long to take out, you know, the enemy team, a defuse kit is extremely important, especially in a map like Nuke.
Where as soon as
And,
you get down
yeah.
that site, it's so hard to take it back.
I mean, I've seen so many rounds where teams have lost because they don't have a defuse kit on a pistol round, so it's extremely important. So I find it very strange that one of them don't have a defuse kit.
Fair enough, but the fuse kits are rather rare in pistol rounds.
They're overrated. A bit slow. Yeah. So as we see, the Hackstack is just taking their time, waiting for information, checking out the surroundings, trying to see where the rest of the exist is.
You know, I see Pansu, you know, just trying to get that information, to, you know, to just call the team, and we see a B ramp rush.
Yes, it's a full B round
Deceptive
rush.
gets the pick.
B up, get
B up taking a lot of damage, and they get
they
the
go.
Bonnie
drop. They're
takes
gonna
him out.
drop. Dion just waiting in the vents.
Can he get the frag? No, he doesn't.
Still waiting for his teams to rotate though.
Pinsu's
They
running
have
low on ammo.
rotated.
Oh, Pinsu gets dropped.
Beautiful frag by Zen, yeah.
One
Oni
sitting
waking.
again.
Only waiting in secret.
See him?
Does Zen find him?
And he gets the
No.
frag down.
And he gets the frag, yeah.
Terrace are very low. This is and
Crispy claps up the last two.
First
And
round
Hackstack
picked up
takes
by
the first
Hackstack
round.
eSports.
Now, what do you think we're gonna see here? I think it's gonna be a 4 spy coming out from
No,
XTC.
It looks like
you know,
they're-
I think
they're
it's
not
just best
buying.
to save
Light
because
eco.
Oh,
yeah.
getting some SMGs.
And the P250s, the armor surprisingly as well. But they do pick up for 3 P250s and a 5.7. But as we see Hackstack again congregating on the outside here. One
Just
trying
looking
to
for those
boost up
picks.
onto Marshmallow outside. And Viking gets dropped down by a beautiful pick from our aim. Another one dropped down outside. But deceptive. And Zin gets a lovely frag, but he's on low issue now. They're pushing into A size.
I'm surprised B-Up is just not taking any notice. And it's only rotating now. But do they seem heaven? But they smoke it off.
Hackstack has complete control over the top part of the map.
Yeah, I mean exactly. You know, you just have to get those smokes off, and it's impossible to just
B-Hop's
take
in a
over
bit
the
of a
site.
clutch situation.
He hasn't got anything to save, and he gets
He
picked up by
gets-
Ajan.
He gets
But
smacked.
only three HP. I mean, he couldn't do anything. So
He didn't have any weapon to save, so the only thing was to do is just rush out of that smoke and hope for the best, you know?
and just
Open
pray
to
to get
force.
that pick.
Yeah, just
Looks
force
like
some
XTC is
buy
just
rounds.
waiting for the buy round.
Got another P250 buy round coming out from XTC. Notice they might be rushing into A here, yeah. But because they know there's outside. Ajan gets that pick onto B hop. Falls back out. They're going for another top of the looks. They've got the information. No, but bomb seems to be going outside.
Beautiful pick by Sin by Secret. Takes down Ajon. And they plant mode.
2k from Zen.
Then another pick, and he goes down outside.
But as it is, it's still pistol rounds. It's quite good that they.
This could be the round Zen buys. I mean, XTC.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we do see a force buy. It's not the best buy round coming out from them, but they're getting there. Notice the P90 on Tian key. And the M4's coming out in Elysium outside with the SSG. Hopefully you can get one of those lucky headshots.
The spray and pray, yeah? I mean, xTc's got like a pretty standard setup.
Only hopping up on
they should
silo.
be fine, you know, just call in.
Fair enough with the silo. There's no one out there to contest him. Elysium is there. Trying to get that information. Asia and trying to smoke up the A site. By the looks.
It's a
Quite a-
sneaky smoke.
Yeah, it's quite a difficult one to get off, but if you get it off, it's a lot for the terrorists. I mean, that smokes out the whole of heaven. We notice Tian just sitting on Shack, P90, waiting for them to peek out through that squeaky. As the smoke goes down, the flash is down. And the smoke onto sights. We have Hackstack coming through. One gets picked on, 2, and he can't manage to get the third. Viking sitting in Haven,
Bomb has been planted.
waiting for his team to rotate. And Elysium comes in with a beautiful frag.
And CT wins the round.
ET takes the round.
So, what is your comments on that round?
Defused. Counter-terrorist.
Hackstack was a bit sloppy, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, you know, they got the information, and the enemy team noticed them, but you know they weren't quick enough. And when they got the bomb down, needed to get better positions. They needed to just sit and wait for them, and just call it. But I think they just had a bit of a lack of communication, and that screwed the round up for them.
Yes,
I think
definitely.
xTc was just itching for those guns and they took the opportunity when they got them. Looks like Hackstack's force buying a bit.
And then
When he
Elysium
gets a
goes
pick
down,
outside.
looking for the pick outside.
Lovely headshot coming from
With a
Warren.
Galil, no less.
He's moving into mouth here. Getting that information out, and a lovely pick coming from him. They've got the information out, but it seems that bomb is still going into secret. They're hopefully waiting for them to all rotate back onto air. Seems like they are doing. Lovely pick coming from Ray.
Looks
Bomb
like
is down on
Hackstack
A.
might take the round again.
Yeah, Zen on 12 HP, but he's
You know,
still
I
got the leg armor.
I think he should just save it because he doesn't have the
Standing
enough
goes
cash.
down. That will leave the CT side in a very dangerous position here. I think they're just going to go for full save. Head armor going around.
No,
Oh no, they're
force
going
buy.
for 2 force buy, 3 force buys coming out from the CT side. 4, yeah, 3. But this nade.
CTs are really broke at the moment.
Yeah.
Seems like they're
Looks like Zin's pushing lobby.
trying to get that
Interesting
information
move.
out. He's only got a P250. Yeah,
And trying to get that pick.
5-7.
But does Pansy
Trying to
notice him?
And there we go, you get the pick outside, the information. It seems like CT are holding strong.
Well played by Elysium though.
Yeah. And it seems like the terrorists are trying to go for full B here. They notice him and they get his pick. But he does drop to B hop, sitting in.
A good exchange though outside, but it's just not enough because that force fire, you know, it just wasn't worth it at all. You know, I think that they should have just saved
Bomb has been planted.
for proper full buy.
He did, he's got 9 HP. He's trying to look for a better gun, trying to get those picks, just trying to break them a bit on the economy side. But I don't think he'll be able to break this, and there he goes down to Crispy.
Looks like a random joined the CT side. Out of nowhere and they're both kicking him now.
That's quite well. I thought the It was at least password protected or something.
Quite unprofessional.
Yes.
Yeah.
Taking quite time for this.
Looks like the game's paused, which is a good sign.
Yes.
Sorry guys if you are experiencing any lag issues. I'm getting a lot of messages from people that they're experiencing a lot of FPS issues while watching the stream. Hopefully our admin will sort it out ASAP.
Right, looks like Static voted off. It only took about a minute or
Finally.
two.
Yeah. I mean, CT has a pretty basic setup, but the thing is that they should change their strat up a bit. I mean, some rounds play aggressively, some rounds just play passively. You know, just mix it up and just confuse the T side.
Zen,
Well
get
played
that
by
pick.
Zen.
Gonna.
There is only so much a CT side can do on Nuke though. It's a very CT-sided map, but if you can't play the basic spots,
Oh. We had some
you don't deserve the win.
team heads
Well
coming up
played
there.
by Zen.
Ejan puts him down on the roof.
Yet another force fire coming out from the CT side there. Bit late to mention that, but yeah. Get the information, and this could be a CT round. Here, Jan with the MP7, no head, no armor though.
But Ajan
go
with
either
only
way.
16 HP. But I've seen him clutch these things, so I'm sure he can do it if he just finds him. And no, he doesn't.
Yeah, that 16 HP is not enough to withstand a
It was a
MP9.
close round though.
MP7.
Yeah,
That was
no,
very
definitely
close.
was. But well played by Zen though. I mean, like I said, that mixing up the plays.
Looks like another random has joined in the spectator position this time.
Yeah, we've got a banter. Zen raging at the spectators leave.
Even though it's just a spectator, seems
see
to be
this-
rustling some jimmies.
We see this boost coming up here. B side. Deceptive sitting in the.
It's a
Control
sneaky
room.
boost. Haven't seen it pay off often though.
This is just waiting there in the hope that the CT will get itchy trigger fingers and start pushing. We do have Tian with the AK, and he's got a few nades, so he can hold on.
But what I do find very interesting though is that one of Tian's teammates is sitting on ramp, just trying to just waiting for the guys to push B ramp. And if he falls down, Tian is just on B waiting for them. So I mean that's an excellent setup. But it looks like T side is going to push on A side, just waiting for them to catch them off guard.
Viking did get the information that someone is in chat. They do have two people heaven, and he gets the pick onto Crispy. There's a flashing and hitting on side. Viking gets dropped by Deceptive. But a very good pick coming up there. Seems in a
Deceptive
1v1.
just gets away with that stupid knife switch.
Counter-terrorists win.
And
Just
they
too
just
late.
ran
Take
out
the
of
round.
Too
time.
late, yeah.
CTs take the round.
But well played by them, I must say that. Double spray down coming in from Haven.
Hackstack are doing very well for T-side on Nuke, if I must say so.
Yeah, I mean, all they need is just like an extra 1 or 2 rounds, and they should be sort of for the rest of the half. I mean, why? Like they should be extremely happy.
Nuke
Like I
is
said
seriously
again, 'cause
notorious
it's a
for being
CT-sided map.
heavily CT-sided.
Yeah, exactly.
So we see a nice little save run coming up from the terrace side. We haven't seen that for a while, I must say. Zen outside with the SSG flashing out. He gets information that Crispy is pushing up. Gets the pick
Stands
onto Crispy.
right in the middle of open.
Gets the pick onto Crispy. Peg. Not quite enough to take him down though. And Crispy gets dropped right now.
Deceptive fighting someone from hell.
Getting that nice pick, and
Arnie hops in and takes him out.
so now they have control of outside. They have got an AK on Deceptive here, and a Tech 9 on Pitsu. Seems like they are trying to go for B here. But will they notice the B hop in secret? That is the question. Lovely pick coming out from Elysium. They are going to plant some V. He peeks in and gets the first frag, but he does not get the second. Kian sitting on top of the ramp. Gets the first pick.
Just
Arnie
left.
smacks someone vents.
Will he enough and he nades him?
Very,
Arnie just
only
get him out
damage
of
done
there.
by that nade was the impact damage.
And he gets taken down. Yeah, you can't withstand so much from an AK without any armor.
XTC takes the round.
And that leaves it at a 4-5.
Just to address the quality issues and such on the stream. The quality is already quite low, and we tested it with a bunch of people before we started the stream. And most South Africans could stream it perfectly fine. But we have talked to the person streaming it for us, and he's looking into it.
Oh, guys, we just got information that the FPS issue has been fixed unless there is smoke's been thrown down. So apologies for that, guys.
Yeah,
But I
so
hope
we
you
do
enjoying the
see
stream so far.
the terrorists trying to attempt to boost outside. Trying to get up onto Marshmallow, and we do see... Well, I'm getting lag on my side, so I'm a bit out of this one. Yeah, we're getting some good TV lag. Sorry about this.
You know what? I think the server's DDoSed. I think the server's DDoSed.
That could be. That means that they are going to have to try and relocate and get another server up and running.
Yeah, I'm trying to reconnect to it right now, and it's stuck on retrieving game data.
But what can we say about what we've seen right now? What we see coming out from this round, especially the AWP coming out on Zin, Tian with the AK sitting in Haven. We got Viking with the M4 rushing down onto ramp, B-Hop with the P90, and Elysium with the Famous sitting in Haven. And a full 4 AKs coming out with Deceptive on the AWP.
I mean, it's pretty decent. Like they just need to just wait for them and just not play aggressive. And if they do play aggressive, go together and just keep on getting those calls. And with the T side, they need to get the information. And once they realize that okay, ramp there's only one player, okay, then let's rush ramp. Let's get that pick ramp. And if you find out that they rotate in lowers or B, then go Harem, go onto A. So it's all about getting those picks and getting this information and getting those entry frags.
Yeah, I do see that both teams are sitting in quite a dangerous position economy-wise. I mean, it's pretty fairly even, but they're both quite badly.
Oh, it's back up.
Yeah, we're back up, but it's B-Hopper, the only one with the kit on the CT team, sitting ramp, so that rotation could be a cause of a win or loss of the round, and will force the CTs into a force buy, or potentially a full save. Seems like we're back up. Is everybody in?
Yeah, it's working for me.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
But I see B-Ops is experiencing a lot of lag issues.
Yeah,
So I think that they should pause it, so you can just fix it out. But I see that his pit is dropping, and Zin misses the pick outside.
this is that he gets flashed as well.
Yeah.
But the terrorists are coming outside. Might be able to get one or two picks. depending on his.
It's quite a slow round.
Action
Looks
time.
like CTs are gonna win because of the time running out.
Yeah, due to that hefty lag. But they are going to try and go for an A by the looks of it. Don't quite get, but Zen does get taken down. Elysium has
There's
the
just
bomb.
no time. Fancy's going for a save.
And he's going for the AK save, yes.
Beautiful
Pity you couldn't
defense
get
by
that AK.
CT though. I mean, their defense was so strong, and they couldn't even get onto site and just get the bomb planted. So it's very well played by xTc.
You notice some rage coming out here from HM about DGL servers. And Zin going outside with the AWP again. The terrorists have put out a force buy. Full nades coming out for most of the players, and a Tech 9 on Pinsu. I think they're just going to try and get... Oh, they're going for a full ramp rush. Zin gets the information and he's now dropping. The terrorists are in a good position here. They can either go up to A or force down to B. Not knowing that Zen is in that vent. And Tian gets nice frag after being dropped. Bomb has been dropped. Zen gets a lovely frag onto Rain. 1v1 situation.
But Crispy has the time to rotate, and yes he does. But will Zen rotate also?
Zen is getting feeling. I think he's just going to sit outside here in secret and
But-
wait for a bomb to plant. But he
But he
does
will
see
get the
that
bomb
nade.
plant though.
He does see that nade, so he knows that it's an A.
Crispy gets the bomb money.
But he doesn't notice it's an A.
And they
Well
get the
played
round.
by Crispy
And
with
Crispy
only
gets the round.
13 HP.
That was a
very well
4K
played
by
by him.
Crispy that round. Very well played by Crispy.
Very well played indeed, yes. And that leaves the counter-terrorists into a force bounds in Elysium and 5-7s for the rest of the team. See how this plays out. But we do have a raid again with Tech 9. Just not enough economy for him yet. Then does get a peg onto Crispy here. On the outside. There's flash outs.
Crispy low HP, but this kid is relentless.
Yeah, we've
Yeah,
seen,
no.
we've just seen in the round before what he can do with 13 HP.
The scores are quite even at the moment, 5 for 6. xTc kind of picking up the game a bit.
The Hackstack do have those rounds that they need to go into CT side to be comfortable. The C Deceptive going down. Crispy is still quite low. Then doesn't manage to get on that pick. Then left with 1 HP, he's just gonna fall back. You notice Viking and Crispy takes down Zen. Viking sitting in secret there. Just waiting for that rotation. The rest of Hackstack team coming down from ramp.
But will punt to find B-Hop with only 3 HP.
And Viking takes down Crispy. Leaves on a 3-on-4. 3-on-3 now. Jan still hasn't rotated, but he is going now. Ooh. Nasty team peg. Coming out from CT. Ajan with a lovely pick. And he gets the second. And he gets the second, but he gets dropped by Elysium. Leaves him in a 2v1 situation. Lovely pick. Press for time, but he does have a kit. But he's just going to save. And so
I
might
mean,
go down
you
here.
know, it
Hackstack
wasn't
takes
worth
another
it
round.
because by the time he finds the T-side member, by the time he kills him, or even if he kills him, there still won't be enough time to defuse the bomb. So it was really pointless to even just go into it. So He did the right thing by saving that round though.
Very smart play by xTc. Quite interested how Hackstack will handle the CT side.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have played with some of the xTc players in MM before, and I've watched them a bit to try to get a bit of information, and they do fairly well on T side. They are fairly aggressive, as you can see here. 2 people pushing into the lobby, 1 getting blown up. Lovely grenade guys. Blown to smithereens. So we do
Yep.
see a semi-save round. Force by coming out. Can Viking get these pegs? Doesn't manage to drop anyone and he gets shot to very low HP. He's just gonna fall back. But Crispy gets
You have to clip the Crispy.
beautiful
Very
shot.
aggressive round, lots of action.
Yes. The CTs are dropping like flies. Leaves B off in a 1v3 situation with just a P250 and head armor. Does have a kit, but I think he's just going to find himself an AK and he's going to save. He does
probably,
not know it's me, though.
And probably
And he
just
gets
wait for exit frags, but I spoke too soon, and he
As he
drops
gets-
outside.
Right. Half of xTc still hasn't got enough cash to buy due to those force fires the previous rounds, but they are trying. M4 coming out in Elysium, Viking with the Hamas, and 5-7s on Op and Tion, along with Zen on SG, but we've seen what it can do with an SSG though. This round could go either way.
Getting some accusations that xTc are throwing in the stream chat. I honestly don't think that they're trying.
I think at this
Wow,
point
Zen
in
gets a
time,
nice 2k.
you've got 8 rounds on Terra's side. I think you're just going to be happy with that, and you're just going to have some fun. We do see that xTc has got the man advantage, but they do not have the gun power. So one of them.
Xack is in complete control of outside.
At this point, we have 2 people on the B side. Counter terrorists. And the terrorists seem to just go straight onto A. With no contention at all. But there is one CT sitting in that window. And he pushes up onto A. They still do not know he's here. Uses to his advantage. Takes down 1. Can he get the second? Goes for the defuse. Then patiently waiting, and he gets the frag.
And see if
xTc takes another round.
You know, what I've noticed by watching all these rounds, I think that xTc could have won so many rounds, but their economy is just, it's so messed up because there's so many rounds that they should have saved, but they've just force bought, and it just hasn't worked out for them. And they just kept on doing it. So surely you should, learn by your mistakes. So they should definitely work on that and know when to force buy and when to eco.
It's very crucial to how a game pans out. The economy side of the game.
But as we do see, this could go into the favor of xTc. Going into a 2-on-4. 2-on-5, sorry. My mistake. They have got control of the bombs, so they're just going to try and keep control of that. Just wait out the timer. And as it goes into a 1-on-5, all hope seems lost. Ajan has now dropped to 19 HP. Seems like he wants to save, but he can't. Going outside, just looking for those frags. Trying to get some information out of this. Knows bombs in vent.
One v4. I wonder how Angel will handle this.
He has got 19 HP. He doesn't have the bomb. My feeling is he doesn't.
I think he's gonna call it quits for this round. His cash is low. Doesn't look like he'd attempt the clutch. Wouldn't be smart if he did.
And he gets taken on. That is half time, folks. 7-8 to Hackstack's favor.
Huh. So Hackstack did very well on T side.
Yeah, very well. As I said,
Very
I have
well.
seen a lot of terrorists coming out with this type of score, but then just completely losing on the CT side.
Yeah,
does
XTC
happen.
is just gonna have to pull like some really hard rounds now because they got so much work to do and they just can't force buy every single round. I mean, they
Looks like
need to
Zin's
eco.
AFK and spawn.
Could
Having
this
some
be a
technical difficulties probably. Maybe he's toggling.
You do see here the terrorists seem to be wanting to go for an A rush or even a drop into vents to go plant that bomb, maybe just get some quick cash. I've seen that strategy once before. Yeah, just pop the vents and then go straight down. But one of the PT members have drop connection, so this leaves them, sorry, terrorists, leaves them in on a 4v4. With the xTc storming onto the ramp. Lovely frag coming in from Viking. Can they keep the man numbers? And they do. Not 2-on-4.
XTC has almost complete control of B.
Another beautiful
Deceptive,
frag coming in from Viking.
sneaking around the vents.
But with that one man down, how will this affect the T side next round?
Terrorists win.
We should see a pause coming out though, unless not. No. But very well played by XTC though.
Then is joining, he is back in the game. But he was forced into an eco. As for that DC, counted as a suicide. Ajan pushing into lobby, doesn't seem like it pulled off though. Deceptive with a frag outside, he's gonna get that guy ill, gonna make him very happy. But he does get dropped on from Zin.
They don't notice Crispy just chilling.
And Crispy goes
Looks
down.
like we're getting some accusations in the GoTV chat. Just goes to show how toxic this community is.
Very true. South African community is quite toxic. Okay, so we
XTC are doing very well on the T side.
yes, we see P250s coming out for the CT. No head armor, no armor at all. Nothing of the sorts. But you do notice that they are using Gaels and they aren't getting AKs. Just means that they're waiting for them to drop. Basically, the whole of the CT side just went out straight into heaven. Hope for the best. But they did break the terror side
But I mean,
economy
you know,
quite a bit.
that was a really close round though, because it ended up being 1v1. And if CT side, you know, had a gun, and I'm sure they would have won the round. So they should really.
In my opinion,
sort out-
Hackstack are getting a bit cocky, and they're letting the game get to their head a bit. And they're just not doing so well
See
CT
now?
side, which is surprising.
We've got Rain on the off outside, but Viking does get
Viking
the
gets
opening
a pick.
fragment there. But he does get dropped, but
Sweet
there goes
2K.
another one.
Zin's really lit.
There goes the third. Leaves him in the... Ah! Here comes from Elysium. But Rain picking up those frags from Haven. Using the smoke to his advantage here. He's gonna rotate into mouth. Try and look for the last frag. And hopefully defuse that bomb time to spare, as he does not have a kit.
B-Hop's just holding hut.
Does notice him in there, and he
Oh, he
gets
gets a
lovely
no-scope? Does he have a kit? Doesn't have a kit. I don't know how well that'll turn out now.
No,
He's lost
and he
it.
doesn't make it, and XTC takes another round.
As I always say, no kit, no glory.
You know, I think CT side should actually save now and just get their shit together, really.
It seems like they're just going to go for 157 bar and some PT50s. Oh, and of course by coming out from Deceptive with the FAMAS and head armor. Seems like the Terrorists are going for full air rush here. One getting dropped down from Crispy, very nice shots. Another one going down. That FAMAS doing its work. I'm sure he's being happy that he force bought that now. This will give the opportunities for the counter-terrorists to pick up those weapons, which they do, and just sit back and hold their sides. He's him getting the frag in secret. Down getting the frag and ramp. This leaves him completely open to go for B, as most of the CT members are still on air. Crispy does drop into vents. Ajam moving on to ramp, hopefully trying to get a backstab in on here. Around, but B-Hop does see him, but that is no power for the P250 on Ajam. Left in a 1v1, but he does have bomb. He misses him, and he gets dropped. Very close round. Very good eco round coming from the CT there.
No, it looks like xTc are taking back this game.
Yeah.
Hackstack lacking on the defense a bit.
But yeah, Terrorists coming out on the first half with, I've seen a game come back 12-3 at halftime because of the T side being so powerful with those entry frags. Yeah, we do see a full buy coming out from CT. A-Giant getting the first pick on outside. And Rain just sitting on that T-ramp with the AWP, waiting for someone to poke their head around the corner. Does possibly look like they want to drop vents. But yet who knows what goes on in the mind of one of these players. Very close call there with that AWP shot.
Hackstack just chilling in lobby. I mean xTc.
Viking does get the pick onto Crispy on A sites. They might capitalize on this. There is no one Haven. Oh, my mistake. Scepter's in Haven gets the first pick, but he doesn't get the second. Viking gets dropped to Pinsu, and Pinsu gets dropped to Zin. Then does drop into vents. He's going to plant for B. They've got Adrian here, the M4, going into vents. Will they notice the one sitting? They're all going for the defuse, and it just didn't pay off.
You know,
Hackstack.
Arnie should have just, I think, just wait out a bit because he had a defuse kit, so he could have just faked it, once or twice, and just wait for the T side to eventually get aggressive and peek it, and then go for the defuse and hopefully win the round. But well played by xTc though.
Hackstack hasn't gotten a single round on the CT side.
Yeah. They need to pull up their socks from now on out, as they are going into a force buy in this round. If they lose this, it could be GG for Hackstack. But we shall wait and see. A-Giant getting a bit aggressive outside here. Just trying to get that information, see what the terrorists are trying to do. Then is getting boosted up onto the top of silo. But the spray down coming from inside makes him a bit wary about peeking. And Ajan gets a lovely pick onto Zen. And Tianaki returns the favor. Leaves him in the 4v4. Tian gets the second beautiful refrag out onto Pinsu. The two players out on the B side here for the CT here, and Deceptive going on the offensive position, pushing the T spawn. Does notice the player and he drops Elysium down, and he gets the information that Tian's also here. Drops them both, very nice clutch. Bomb is down outside, but have they seen it?
Looks like Hackstack's gonna get the first round of the second half.
B-Hop just sitting in garage, waving that AK. Very
First round for Hackstack. Shout out to Adolf Hitler.
What is that gonna do with Counter-Strike, man? You here to talk about Counter-Strike? Come on.
Well, people are asking for a shout out, so I just gave the man a shout out.
I'm sure they're really happy about that.
People are asking for their cookies, but sorry, we are not obligated to send as much.
So it seems to be
So, the very fast round coming out here. B-Hop faced with that terrible challenge again. Save or try and clutch. He does have 3 HP, so I do think he's going to attempt to save. But the CT getting very aggressive, and they take B-Hop down. And big name of CSGO, comebacks are real. Seen that happen before. The terrorists are now going for very big eco, just buying a few nades, just what they need to try and get back that site, get the bomb down, plant for cash.
Let's see if Hackstack can get 3 times the jump.
If they win this, then the T side will be in a very dangerous position because CT will have a very good economy at that point.
Very close game at this stage.
Yes.
Nearing the end.
We do see 2 of xTc's members go down, and Deceptives get dropped. Will he save that AK? No, he does not manage.
And
That
Hackstack gets their 3rd round in a row.
Yes. But they did get that bomb down, so that means that they could go for force fire now, or they could... Yeah, there we go. Force fire coming out from the T side.
I mean, the main thing is that eco round, because all about eco rounds is that as long as you get the bomb down, then you sort it. But I'm very surprised that xTc hasn't gone for orb to get the pick ramp or to get the pick outside, because it's all about picks, especially on T side. To get a site open.
Notice Crispy going here with the AUG, gets a lovely pick onto Viking on the outside. They did possibly see the bomb. That's the map for you.
Elysium gets a nice pick through a smoke.
Oh, lovely headshot. You see Deceptive coming through here, gets a lovely pick, gets a second as well.
What smoke, guys?
This lovely little traces assist him so much. It's got the M4A1s, so they can't return the favor onto him.
Deceptive just rolling out the wall hacks.
You see Ajan here on the A site. Does seem like terrorists are getting a bit itchy. Seem like they're going
There's
for the
only
A.
5 rounds left.
We'll have to go into overtime after this. This will be the 4th round for CT in a row. As in just tries to save that AK.
So
20
guys,
seconds left on the timer.
talking about the M4A1, which one do you prefer, the M4A4 or the M4A1S?
Both have their purpose, really. The silenced one is really great for accuracy, but the unsilenced one is really great for flanking and support. So
Yeah,
it depends
you know-
on what your role is in a match. If you're going to be a support or if you're going to go for picks.
You know, for me, like I used to play a lot with M4A4 because, you know,
You can't shoot.
yeah, exactly. I can't, you know, I couldn't aim at all, so I would just spray and pray because it had the most bullets. But now with the M4A1S, when I tried that, right, like I ran out of bullets in like a minute into the round. But the thing about the M4A1S is that
You see a
the first few
full rush
bullets
come out here. And to the side they did try go for force fire, but
XTC just got put
does
down
not
at round.
seem to be lovely little flick shot there coming from
So 1v5,
Ray.
wouldn't want to be in Zin's shoes right now.
Then just going forced to save that AK again, I guess. You know, he does have the bomb, but what can he really do? Crispy didn't see
Doesn't
him.
look like he's going for a save to me. Still
That
got
was
max
an
health, quite a lot of armor.
And then he gets dropped down from Haven. Deceptive getting a lovely pick. He could have gone for that AWP, but yet again Deceptive was waiting outside there with the AK.
And the scores are even again. Very close game.
as I was saying, with the M4A1S, right?
Another force buy coming out from the T side, yeah.
I don't know if you guys noticed this, but with the M4A1S, if someone throws down a smoke and you shoot through the smoke, they actually can't trace your bullet. So that's one of the main advantages for the M4A1S.
And does
I would say the main advantage would be the
lovely
great 2K from Arnie. Great 2K. I would say the main advantage of the silenced M4 is just the accuracy and the spraying accuracy.
Yeah, definitely. And the fact that it's going to take the terrorists that you're going up against at least double the time to realize where you're coming from, as the silencer makes it terrible to try and figure out by hearing them. It's going to be very aware visually. As you see, the double AWP coming out from the CT here. And it seems like xTc has to go into another save. I mean, they can try so they do have the bomb. And Vikings eats a lovely pick. Another one that is both the AWP is down for the CT side. Deceptive is once again
Being very cautious.
just waiting. Tian does get on the side. He gets
Tian gets a pick and then he gets put down.
Lovely return from Deceptive. But Viking, can he do it? He has 68 HP.
He's gonna go for the plant. Hope to get some of that bomb money.
And Sue coming down here on ramp. That's him. But gets dropped by Viking. Very lovely pick there. He can do this now. And
Deceptive puts him down. He has
just
a
too
kit.
quick with that AK.
Close round.
Very close. And that is 5 rounds in a row coming out from the CT here. Very well played. Leaves them in a very powerful position. I mean, just look at the economy. Deceptive sitting there at the top score with 12k. That's... Shoutouts. Who wants a shoutout?
Apparently some Mark, yeah. Apparently. But you know, they're probably laughing inside at my casting, but you know, YOLO, okay? Back to you, Nick.
Back to me, this isn't the news. But yes, as we can see, one of the CT players have disconnected, probably due to lag issues, but that does leave them in a 4v4. CT sitting, 3 of them have kits, very good position. They do have their guns. Another lovely pick coming out from Crispy. Can he get the second?
Tian
No, he
puts him
cannot.
down.
As I said before, that FYA1S does take them time to figure out where they are, but when they do, there's just no way.
Deceptive has a 30 bomb going on.
Yeah,
quite
very-
possibly the best 14-year-old player in the entire game.
Definitely. Yeah, that just says age is just a number. And the
Getting
older
some
you
comments
get,
saying that it's load shedding that disconnected the fifth.
definitely.
No, wait, he's back.
We do know the history of the South Africa, yeah. But yes, he is back. This leaves Tian, the 3v1, does seem to be attempting to save. But they do know he is outside due to that grenade. That's Ajan coming out here on Haven. Didn't quite get the peak though. Of Tian trying to save. Probably going to go into CT. But if Ajan can peek him at this point, he just misses him. And that will be a save coming out from.
Another round goes to Hackstack. They only need 2 more. So one more. Very close game.
It is all or nothing now. The terrorists coming out of the force bar.
Didn't go anything like I predicted.
Definitely.
You know, I guess my
Nothing like I
predictions were
predicted.
wrong because xTc is extremely broke, so they have to pull some crazy shit now, you know, to win this round.
No, well, they do have the AK on Tian. I mean, we've seen what he can do in this game with that.
Yeah,
The rest of the team are picking up with the Gaels. There's the first pick onto A, coming out from Viking. Excellent
They're
open
all
frag.
over A.
Crispy getting 2 frags
Crispy
down,
just putting them down.
not quite getting the third. Tian on A, he has got the pick, leaves him in a 1v1 situation. This is all or nothing.
Time
I'm
is just
not
going the bombs down on A. Oni
not
doesn't
entirely
seem to
sure.
be trying to protect the bomb at all.
Only. But
He's
he
just
does know
sneaking
that
up on this guy in mouth.
he can hear him. He did hear that gun go down.
There's a sneaky little strafe jump.
Sure. Elysium has heard him. And he's just going
Oni
to back
pulls
off.
back.
Wait for. He's going to wait for the plant to go down.
I don't know where the hell he's going now.
Okay, he does know the bomb is on A. Got 1 nade,
That's for sure.
56 HP.
He gets
Oh.
put down.
And a beautiful shot out from him.
One more round. One more round.
One more round and we'll have to go into overtime.
This game is just neck for neck.
And I mean, we look at the decisions tonight on the voting, and we see that Hackstack was 66% chance to win this game.
But to be fair, this is a Hackstack stream. It's like Tian just pushed right through that Molotov and just got put down.
And that is it.
And Hackstack takes the
And
cake.
Hackstack takes the win.
A very well played game, very close.
Very well played game.
Well played to both teams.
Flexi with an R11 clutch.
Sound resumed. Sound
Thank you for everyone that supported us and watched us and sat through our shit. Thank you very much.
holymacral signing off. Thank you for watching, guys, and good night.
Swag.